Hello children and my viewers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to tell you a very famous story of the Little Red Riding Hood. This story you would have definitely heard of, read in your storybooks, and even seen some short videos on the YouTube about the Little Red Riding Hood in the animation form. But what I am going to tell you today, this story is of course about the Little Red Riding Hood, but then there is a twist to it. What is the twist? The twist is that this Red Riding Hood is the girl of the 21st century, a much smarter girl and the girl who is well acquainted about the modern technologies available nowadays. Hear it out, how she saves herself and her granny also. Wait! So children, before we start the story, it is the time of you to send the entries. What you have to do is, you have to take this Red Riding Hood story itself and give a new twist or a new ending to the story. Done? And the first 5 entries would get goodies from the team Kahaniya. So hurry up, don't wait. Pick up your paper and pen, write in the story of Little Red Riding Hood and give a new turn to the story. And I would begin with my story. So as you know, Little Red Riding Hood's granny was not well and her mother had made a basket full of fruits and good food, healthy food, and asked Red Riding Hood to go and give it to her granny because she was not keeping well. Her granny, as you all know, used to stay on the other side of the forest. As usual, her mother of course said. In fact, all the mothers, all the parents, before the child leaves the house, every time they do the same thing. They tell not to talk to the strangers, stay safe, stay in a place where everybody is there, not to go alone, and there'll be like n number of things which the parents will say before the children are going out. So as usual, Red Riding Hood's mother also told her that do not talk to any of the strangers on the way. And she went, but she met this wolf who, in today's world, if you are traveling, it can be a stranger also who would want to talk to you and cull out information from you, but you children have to be very, very smart and do not give any information. But Red Riding Hood came into the trap of the wolf, where the wolf said that okay, fine, your granny is not well, so will she not like some flowers? And then what happened? She started collecting the flowers. But you know, the plus point was when she started from her house, she shared her live location through GPS with her mother and her granny. So when she was going to and fro for collecting the flowers from the forest, her mother got suspicious that why is it that she's going to and fro, to and fro. Well, her granny also got suspicious. Meanwhile, this wicked wolf, he ran and went to the granny's house and thought that he will eat granny for the today's meal. And he knocked the door, but granny was very smart. She had also seen her location and she saw that Red Riding Hood is at a distance. So how can it be that when she is at a distance, how can she come and knock the door? She understood that there is something fishy. So she did not open the door and she did not react to the wolf who was continuously knocking on the door. Well, wolf knocked and waited, and at last he just went away from there. Meanwhile, Red Riding Hood's mother called her up and said that there is something fishy and asked her what happened. Red Riding Hood narrated the entire thing, that there was a wolf who asked and told her to collect some flowers before she visits her granny. So her mother understood and she warned her and she said that you have to be very cautious while going to your granny's house. When after some time Red Riding Hood reached the granny's house, granny also saw the location that she is there outside her house. She opened the door and welcomed her and said Thank you so much for coming here for me and bringing all these goodies for me. And this way, Red Riding Hood was saved, as well as the granny was also saved. And on the other hand side, Red Riding Hood's mother had called the local help, caught the wolf and went away. So children, this is how you have to be very smart. Use the equipments for the right purpose, not just for gaming or watching some cartoons on your mobile or your tablets. You should use it for the right purpose also, because this little gadget can actually save lives. I hope you like the new twist to the Little Red Riding Hood. Keep listening to my stories. Thank you for all the support you people are giving me and sending me the feedback also. Do send in your entries as soon as possible on the mail ID flashing here, as well as given in the description box. And the first 5 entries will get goodies from Team Kahaniya. And before I say goodbye to you, yes, do subscribe to my channel, share and like my videos with your friends and family. Thank you so much.